Because do you really think the Babylonian money magic system is strong? Let's go into the territory of taboo. Let's go where spiritual people are not supposed to go. We're not supposed to talk about money. Apparently, spiritual people are too spiritual to deal with money, to spend money, and even to have these conversations, which is exactly why we need to break the bullshit and talk about money, because there is something being held over the spiritual community's head, and that is false information, misinformation, untruths, half-truths, and it leads to half-baked ideas that prevent people from ascending, from knowing their truth, from evolving, from stepping into higher frequency, because they live in bitterness and they live in victimhood and they live in restraint and they live in restriction and they live in lack and feel noble about it. No, not everyone, but a lot of them. And maybe you know someone like this, and maybe you've got an element, just an element in you about what I'm talking about today. And if so, God, just moving that little thing, that little element of stuckness within you can lead to a paradigm shift. Do you know how you purify money? Not by boycotting, not by not spending it, not by not having it. You do not purify the monetary system by hating it. You do not take your purpose as a light worker and live it by saying, I'm going to live outside of the monetary system. You're needed inside the monetary system. That's where you're needed the most, because we all know the monetary system's not fair. We all know about the Babylonian money magic system set about to initiate misery and suffering. We understand this, right? More than most people. But if I reject currency in my life, current of the sea. If I reject currency, I am rejecting the flow of energy because I deem it to be impure, instead of realizing I'm here to purify the stuff that is impure. I'm not here to judge it and condemn those who are a part of it. I'm here to bring purification, to break the spell. I don't break the spell by hating the spell and running away from the spell. I run towards the spell, because that's what a spiritual warrior will do. So what am I talking about? How do you purify the monetary system? Man, when I touch a note, be it my credit card that I'm spending cash, whenever I'm spending money, whether I'm spending it on truth or a lie. What do I mean by that? If I'm spending money on truth, it means I'm spending money on my spirituality. That's what it is to spend money on truth versus spending money on the lie. I'm going to go buy perfume. I went yesterday. Do you like my new base? I think it matches my skin really well. I spent money on a lie. That's the lie. That's the illusion. Wherever you spend money, if you bring your beauty into that expenditure, you purify the industry you're spending on. The bank note, the next person that touches, okay, I didn't spend notes, I spent on my credit card, but the same thing, it's currency, it's money, it's always circulating. We're all inside the pool. You want to reach humanity, you want to touch the hearts and the minds of humanity, touch money, touch the stuff you think is impure. God, this is mental, this is madness. Oh, I'm not going to go near meat because it's impure. I'm not going to go near money because it's impure. What do you want to do? Live inside the false matrix, but somehow not touch the false matrix? No, you live inside the false matrix to purify it. Whew. The other day I get this comment on YouTube. It starts like this: how bad can it get? And I go, oh geez, what? You tell me. Because have you ever asked the question and seen what happens? How bad can it get? When you start your sentence with how bad can it get, you're about to find out. You're just issuing the universe with an invitation to show you the answer. You're asking the question, the universe will always answer you. My Plasma Light Tribe is an online community, and yeah, baby, you better believe it. I charge beautiful, gorgeous currency money to be a part of it, and I love doing that, and I love people to learn to spend money on truth to purify the monetary system. Somebody writes, how bad can it get? Now, bear in mind, they're leaving this comment on a free YouTube video that cost them nothing to watch. Instead of expressing gratitude, which would have actually made them richer, they made themselves poorer by bitching and by moaning and by asking the universe, because they're not asking me, they're asking the universe, how bad can it get? She's charging money for truth. Yeah, you better damn well believe I am. Where do you expect me to live? Must I be homeless? Must I tell my kids, sorry guys, I love you so much, but sorry, the people on YouTube say I can't charge for truth. So sorry, babies, we have to move out of our home and go be homeless again. Because let me tell you something, I've been there before and I'm not going back there again, because I do not serve humanity by being impoverished. And imagine, I get to say to my staff, who are the reason why you guys get free information, free video content, because they put it up, they edit, they do so much on the back end of Kerry K. I make videos and I spend time communing with the universe. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. To bring you the content I am bringing you is a full-time job, and I take it seriously. But imagine I say to my staff, we can't charge for truth. Sorry, guys. You can all just carry on working because the people need their free videos, but you're not going to get paid. How bad can it get? When you ask that question, you are about to find out. And there's a reason why my online community, the Plasma Light Tribe, we have this saying, how good? How good can it get? Have you asked yourself that question? And my God, if you ask yourself that question every single day, do you understand you will transform your life? Because every single day, if with genuine curiosity, you ask the universe, how good can my life actually get? Like, how good can it be? How much is there for me in this world? How much love can I be exposed to? How many miracles am I able to witness? How good can it get? Look at a tree. Look at the leaves blowing in the wind, because it costs you nothing and it's free. Look at the beauty of life and actually see it with gratitude and humility and ask this question, how good? How good can it get? And then you beg the universe to answer that invitation that you've just issued. And the universe says with glee, I'm about to show you. Let me show you how good it can get, because you have no idea. When you're locked into suffering and misery, you insist on more suffering and more misery. When you defend your space in that suffering and misery, start looking at a paradigm instead of one of suffering and misery. Look at a paradigm of ease and beauty and harmony and grace, and put your attention there and gravitate towards that and ask yourself, how good can it get? So that you figure out abundance is a mindset. It's not your bank account. And it's part of not just I have enough. That's not what abundance is. Abundance, the basis of it is gratitude. The more you moan, the more you bitch, the more you complain, the more you victimize yourself by showing the world how bad your life is, how bad your circumstances are, how bad is everything. When people dare to charge you for truth, oh, the travesty, oh, the outrage, bring gratitude into your world. And I'm not saying you got to spend money with me. You spend money wherever the hell you want to. But when you spend money, spend it with light inside of you, fully lit. Spend it with your God spark radiating out of you so that you can start to be the change. Because do you really think the Babylonian money magic system is strong? If it was strong, it would not have to be reinforced every single month, every single day of the month, every single hour of the day. It's pushed at, it's reinforced, it's reinvigorated. Why? Because you are an alchemist and a spell breaker, and you are so powerful, and you have no idea how powerful you are. But I'd love you to know, I'd love you to taste the power that you bring to this world and see the effect. But before that can ever happen, you've got to know your light. So let's just take a moment together, deep breath, and just let these words land where they may. You are a being of light. It's what you are. And you've denied it for eons. You've denied it for so many lifetimes because you have been engrossed and involved in suffering and loyal, unconsciously loyal to suffering. You did this all in innocence. You didn't do this because you're bad. You did this because you're innocent. So there's another deep breath. See your innocence and just feel that. I see my innocence. However you've behaved around money, see your innocence. Now you're starting to cleanse. Now you're starting to purify. Now you're starting to be the change, and it's not small change.